We are at the NHRA Motorsports Museum, going to check it out. All sorts of good goodies here and that stuff. And then we'll head over to the track for first couple of Nitro sessions, so should be a lot of fun. So this was a really cool final back in 1978, back at the U.S. Nationals, the snake and a mongoose for all the marbles. And yeah, the NHRA Motorsports Museum has both cars on display that were in that final round. Tom Mongoose McEwen beat Don the Snake Prudhomme in the final. Tom just lost his son, I think like a week prior or so. And yeah, his Corvette and the Army Arrow funny car are here on display at the museum. Pretty cool stuff.
Funny car eliminator, final race. Tom the Mongoose McEwen against his longtime friend and nemesis, Don the Snake Prudhomme. Prudhomme wrapping up another World Championship title. That makes it 4 in a row. But the race is on the line for the National Championship in funny car. Prudhomme in the far lane. That has been the better lane in racing thus far later this afternoon. In the near lane, Tom McEwen. And they're off the line, and Prudhomme smokes the tires. McEwen pulling ahead, and it is Tom McEwen with the upset of the race. The crew just going berserk. Tom McEwen's crew members very, very happy, as Tom himself winning it for the first time. These two cars have met 4 times before in the final rounds, and this is the first time that McEwen has won it, and an all-important race for him. For just 1 week ago, Tom's 14-year-old son passed away from leukemia. A great drag racing fan, and he liked nothing better than to see his dad, Tom McEwen, run against Don the Snake Prudhomme. And this time, it was McEwen prevailing. Here is Don Prudhomme going over to congratulate his longtime friend, Tom McEwen. Let's go down to the area and join Steve Evans.
A very emotional moment down here. I've seen Don Prudhomme lose before, and it's usually a recluse. He gets in his truck, he leaves the racetrack immediately, talks to nobody. This is just a little bit different. As many times as I've been here, I have seen few moments packed with as much emotion as this one.
Tom McEwen, the winner of Funny Car, getting out of his Corvette. A tribute to McEwen and the perseverance as he defeated Don Prudhomme for the Funny Car title at the U.S. Nationals.
Quite the array of funny cars here at the museum, and of course over my left shoulder here, you see the funny car of Farconis, Coyle, and Minnick, the infamous Chi-Town Hustler. This is Frank Hawley's World Championship car. So yeah, to all my Canadian subscribers and that stuff, some Canadian content here. Yeah, he was the first Canadian Nitro World Champion in the early 80s or so, and this car was unstoppable at one point in time. This was Austin Coyle's kind of first real show-me moment in the world of drag racing. He had been match racing for a while in the 70s, but this car was amazing. So yeah, it's on display here too.
Coming out of the legendary Chi-Town Hustler of Farconis, Coyle, and Minnick, loved all over the country for its long, powerful burnouts, has now proven to be championship caliber as well. For Frank Hawley, his first ever national title. For the car owners, well, they were in a final once before, many years ago, but for them, their first NHRA Oscar as well. Tim Gross comes over, who worked so very, very hard to get his car ready. Tim may have even had a little bit of an edge back at the line, but the powerful Chi-Town did it. Something else, boy.
Thank you very much. It feels pretty good. Those guys all look pretty happy.
Yeah, I'll bet they are. A little bit of shock here. Can you believe this has happened to you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, when you drive a car like this, it's bound to happen, right? I'm real happy for Tim, too. I mean, he works real hard. I'm glad to race him. I wish, of course, you know, we could have advantaged our deal at Pomona. I wish Raymond had been around this long, but we'll get him down the road.
Well, the money went to where it was needed the most in this particular final.
Boy, I'll tell you, and it's about time.
Okay, a happy Frank Hawley, as you can see. Our congratulations to Austin Coyle and Pat Minnick and all the gang from Chicago, Illinois, the Chi-Town Hustlers.
Of course, right behind me, if you were a fan of the old Jackson Brothers videos back in the day, remember Bad Boy Altereds? I had the second volume of that as a kid on VHS, but this is the Texas Ranger. This is Richard Langston's AA fuel altered that ran 6 seconds and about 230, 240 miles per hour at both the NHRA and AHRA World Finals back in the late 80s to run top fuel in both classes. So kind of cool back in the day when you could run a AA fuel altered in top fuel. Nowadays, it's its own separate eliminator on the Heritage Series. But yeah, a really cool car here at the museum.
Richard Langston's a former IHRA world champion in top fuel, and now he's driving fuel altereds here on the ADRA circuit, and probably the wildest fuel altered out here. Richard, tell us a little bit about this car and the design.
Well, thank you. The top fuel cars, I got spoiled. It's like a Sunday drive sitting in a top fueler. There's no engine in front of you. There's no canopy or anything. So when I got in this thing, it kind of startled me. Actually, it's been 15 years since I drove it, and I can see out of it, but you can't see through it. You have to drive by the guardrails through the sides of the blower, and then you got the fire coming out of the pipe. So you've got a little bitty spot on each side of the blower to drive by. So it is a little bit nerve-wracking at night. Daytime, it's not so bad.
That was my next question. At night, how do you drive this car?
You drive by the colors. You see the guardrails and maybe you see the center line, and you kind of drive that way. You don't really see anything real bright and sparkly. You just kind of a feel to get down there. And then when the car shakes like it did last night, we had to shut her off. It actually broke the fiberglass body, and we took it to the shop. Well, so it's I have to get used to it again after 15 years.
We're in the dragster room of the museum here. In the background, you can hear a video playing the story of what's up on the rack here behind me. It's Kitty Bernstein's 300 mile per hour top fuel car. As Big Jim is going to go check out the porta tree over there. But what's on the floor is kind of cool too. This is Blaine Johnson's 1995 event-winning Winston World Finals top fuel car. This is the one where he beat Larry Dixon in the final, prevented Dixon from getting the double-up bonus of winning the Budweiser Classic the day before, and the event title at the Winston Finals. Of course, Blaine Johnson taken from us way too soon, but one of my favorite all-time race car drivers ever. In any discipline, anywhere, Blaine Johnson, and it's cool to see his car on display here. Very awesome.
The most money ever on the line in a two-car drag race, as big as a $150,000 swing is possible here. Blaine Johnson has won his first title, and oh my, look at this. He picks Larry Dixon's pocket for 50 grand. 468 makes it a $100,000 weekend for Blaine.
When do you hear this, buddy? You not only won your first race, 468, you got the 50.
That's beautiful. Gosh, it's unbelievable. We've been trying so hard this year, and nothing ever seemed to go our way. And today it was just perfect, when we made the right calls at the right time. And, I drove good this weekend. The crew did an awesome job. They worked flawlessly all day long. Alan made the right calls, and we won the race.
Well, there it is, immediately right behind me. Next to Kelly Brown's World Championship car from 1979 is the 1990 NHRA Top Fuel World Championship car of Joe Amato. He's the one that outdueled Gary Ormsby in that winner-take-all final way back in 1990 at the Winston Finals here. And yeah, it's cool. This place is just beaming with history, and I am just geeking out this morning. I love it.
Free stage. Has left too soon. The championship is Joe Amato's. An unbelievable development. Joe Amato takes it all as Gary Ormsby redlined at the outset, trying to get that reaction time, that jump. And what a parting shot by Joe Amato. The quickest time of the entire event, 4.93 seconds. In the most drama-packed Top Fuel final in the history of drag racing, Joe Amato has won his third Winston Crown.
Speechless. I guess now we can say Joe knows drag racing, buddy.
With that 4.93, Ormsby could have gotten the win light. You'd still be the champion.
Well, what can I say, Steve? You know, that was a lot of pressure and tension for the whole week, but we were trying to win the race, the whole enchilada. But Gary, the car's been there. You know, they stepped up the last round. My team did an outstanding job this weekend. Boy, they came through under pressure. Every one of them. Tim Richards, Jim Waltz, my wife Jerry, Wayne Cannon, Dick Moore, Jeff Rogers. I mean, all of them. Oh, God.
And as important, almost being, well, along with Don Garlis and Shirley Muldowney, the only driver to win 3.
That puts me in a special class to be with Don Garlis, Shirley Muldowney. I can't even say my name. Now, Joe Amato, a 3-time world champion. You know, plus to win the championship for Team Valvoline, Keystone, all the guys at the warehouse. You know, they'll be off my case a little bit. If I lost, it would have made a tough winner. But boy, my team, they came through in the clip.
Let's celebrate.
Our buddy Dean Moon on the TV broadcast for the 1963 Winter Nationals.
Hey folks, Kellen Nitro here telling you about the newest way you can help support Nitromaniac TV's drag file. It's called Members Only, and it is our official premium content wing of the website. For only $4.99 a month, you will gain access to exclusive video and early access to that week's content, all commercial free. Plus an exclusive discount code to the merch stand, exclusive members only live streams, and more to come. If you sign up today, you will gain exclusive access to check out the 5K subscriber special, the 2023 NHRA Rocky Mountain Nationals Whole Freaking Deal video, plus an early cut of what annually is our most popular title, Supercut, Pro Modified 2023. So join today, you'll never know what you're going to see on Members Only. Check it out today at tinyurl.com/drag.
How the drama of these championship chases just sucks you in. We've got nothing at stake, and yet you're emotionally wrung out when it's all done. What a ride.
Ormsby has red-lighted. He has left too soon. The championship is Joe Amato's.
Tony Schumacher wins the race, runs 4:42, sets the national record, and Tony Schumacher completes one of the most astounding comebacks in drag racing history.
Dick LaHaye is the last to stage, the way he likes it in the rock. Joe Amato has problems. Dick LaHaye heads to the finish line and is the world champion.
Taylor gets way over by the wall, and she gets up on her side. She got the chutes out, straightened the car out, and it is sliding on its side. Taylor Vedder goes for a wild ride. Her wind light is on.
Corey Mack, and they're all in. This is it. Bernstein is riding a rocket. 314 miles per hour. Too soon, he is disqualified. Gary Ormsby will be the Top Fuel champion. Joe Amato just uttered disgust.
Jerry's bike shuts off. Andrew Hines is the champion of Pro Stock Motorcycle. Gianna Salinas gets her first victory, and the wildest day in the history of this category is finally complete.
Blaine Johnson has won his first title, and oh my, look at this. He picks Larry Dixon's pocket for 50 grand.
So win like the Tony Pedregon. The championship is over. For the first time in 13 years, Team Force is defeated. And Gary Scelzi is your new funny car champion.
He is picking up speed, even though the parachutes are out. He is going into the sand trap. Oh my, a disaster for Corey McLennan.
It's a beautiful autumn afternoon in Southern California as we're alongside the San Gabriel Mountains for the final event of the National Hot Rod Association season.